boys would mature at the same rate as girls if they were held to the same standard. Not true. And here's why. Before I delve into that, I just saw a post talking about how we had a generation of people raising boys incorrectly, which I do agree with, but that's besides the point. I was scrolling through the comments and somebody had commented that, and I just want to say that that is not true, and I'm not sure where they got that from. But men, women, boys, girls, our brains are significantly different. Our body biologically goes through so many different cycles, and we also develop at a different rate, and it's for a reason. Now, why can I talk about this? What are my credentials? Well, to start off, I am a mom of 2 kids, a girl and a boy. And most importantly, I'm currently in grad school, and I already have a bachelor's for clinical mental health counseling with an emphasis in children and adolescents. Now, the point of this post that I was reading was saying that if we were to raise boys in the same way that we raise our girls, they would be on a more level playing field when it comes to when they become adults. And I do agree with that. But when you get down to the science of it, their brains would not develop in the exact same manner or mature as the exact same manner, even if the parent parented them both the same. A difference that's not really accounted for body size and is apparent even in childhood is that boy brains can be about 9 to 12% larger in terms of brain capacity and volume. And why does that matter? It matters because there are significant regional differences between a boy's brain and a girl's brain. For example, pretty much everybody knows what the hippocampus is, right? It has a lot to do with your memory. It's significantly larger in women's brains, even in little girls' brains. It is also known to grow more rapidly and at a quicker rate in little girls. Another example is that the amygdala is significantly larger in boys' and men's brains. Now, if you don't know what the amygdala is, think emotional processing, how we process fear, pleasure, anger, things like that. The developmental process and the time it takes for a boy or a girl is also significantly different, partly because of these regional differences. For example, on average, a 10-and-a-half-year-old child girl is kind of already hitting that peak brain volume, whereas for a child boy, they're not going to hit that till about 15 years old. And this is not even talking about those outside factors like parenting or their environment. I'm literally just talking about the developmental ability and capability of your brain. So, in summary, before I keep going on and on, it's not true. It's not. Whoever made that comment, if you ever see this, I don't know where you got your information from, but it's not true. And we're different for a reason, and I could go on, and that's just how God made us. But it is helpful for parents to know these differences and implement that in their parenting, which is a whole other topic. But